clicked on this one solely because it said everyone sucks. That interests me. Oh wait, hold on. Am I the asshole for sending my sister flowers anonymously and making her husband upset? Oh, man. Uh-oh. It depends on your reasoning. I, 37, have always been close to my sister, 35. We talk regularly, and during one such conversation, she told me she's been feeling really depressed, overwhelmed lately. As we were talking, I could tell she was holding back tears, so I decided to do something nice for her. I contacted a local florist and put in an order for some flowers. I had them delivered to my sister's place of employment with a note reading, "Thinking of you." A few hours later, the florist called me up and told me a man has been calling them nonstop and demanding they tell who sent his wife flowers. They tried to explain that it was against their policy to reveal that information, but the man wouldn't talk no for an answer. Apparently, he became so aggressive and threatening over the phone, the shop called me up and asked my permission to reveal the name of the sender to the man being my brother-in-law. It turns out my sister had called her husband and thanked him for the flowers. He told her he didn't send any flowers and accused her of having an affair. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Why would she call you and thank you for the flowers if she was having an affair? If the flowers could have potentially come from somebody else. The husband's not making any sense here. I'll say that. I will say that the brother, the brother sending flowers anonymously and just saying thinking of you. Come on, man. Come on. You had to have known. You can't just be doing that. You can't just be doing that. That's like some shit. That's like some supervillain shit that I would plan. I'm not saying that every couple is like this, but there's probably a handful of couples out there where if you just randomly decide to send an anonymous gift to the woman, the man is going to freak out, and vice versa. The woman will freak out if the man gets a gift as well. You can't just be doing that. That being said, him thinking like that she's having an affair because of that. Like, why would she call you? If she was having an affair and there's potential that these flowers could have come from somebody else, why would she call you directly and say thank you for the flowers? That doesn't make any sense. She's bad at having an affair at that point. Anyways, he believed her affair partner had sent them to her, which is why he called the florist like a lunatic, demanding names. Now my sister is more depressed than ever, and she's been fighting with my brother-in-law ever since. My friends think I should have included my name on the card. Had I done that, they say, this blow-up would have never happened. I say it's my brother-in-law to blame, as he was the one who can't control his temper. So Reddit, am I the asshole? Oops, I totally forgot to explain that I gave the florist permission to tell my brother-in-law it was me, so he knows, my sister knows, everyone knows at this point. Sorry the confusion. This is a fair everyone sucks here, because, like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, if flowers just show up to your house for your wife, and you're just like, I'm sure this is nothing. Like, you kind of got to question it a little bit, especially if it's somebody like being anonymous. Like if I'm the brother and I'm sending flowers to my sister, I'm gonna say thinking of you, your family loves you, signed your brother. You know what I mean? To let you know. The whole anonymous thing, like, you have to know. Like getting flowers or any other, like chocolates or jewelry, whatever it might be, gifts that a partner would give to another, their partner, whatever. You have to know. Like, read the room. Now, he blew up, I'll say that. Like, him freaking out and saying that it was an affair when she was the one that told, it doesn't really make any sense to me. Like, she, her coming out and calling the husband and saying, thank you for the flowers, and he'd be like, what? I didn't get you flowers. You're cheating on you. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. He needs to relax, but, I mean, come on. Everyone sucks here, so I'm not sure how anyone thinks sending anonymous flowers to a married woman would end up well. You are 37, old enough to know better. Sister thinks husband did a nice thing for her. Turns out husband did not. Who did? Why did you not sign the card? Have you told them it was you? Husband is an all-around jerk for flying off the handle right away. Why assume wife sister is having an affair right off the bat? I have a feeling sister is depressed because of him. That could also be true. But I mean, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't you sign the card? That's just dumb. It's obvious your sister is a borderline abusive relationship. Please tell me you've cleared this up since she's more depressed than ever. You're the asshole. So is her husband. He was going to, but he dropped his pen in a bucket of shit he was stirring up. He dropped his pen in the bucket of shit he was stirring up. True, man. It really kind of does feel like you might be starting some stuff. Just stirring up the pot. Stirring up the pot, brother. Have you cleared up the situation now? If yes, a clear not the asshole. You tried to do a nice thing. There was a misunderstanding. Sending someone flowers anonymous is not acceptable when someone is already in a relationship. The husband is obviously insecure and likely having an affair himself if he acted so aggressively. I think your name would have been helpful, but it's still not your fault. You're a good brother. Some of y'all, I feel like some of y'all consistently get into shit in your daily lives and you wonder how it can happen. This is exactly how. Just put your fucking name on the card. When you're sending flowers to a woman who is not your significant other, and that person that you're sending flowers to is married, let them know that you sent the flowers, right? Just let them know. Just let them know. That way there's not anonymous flowers showing up saying, thinking of you. Who could that be from? It could be from your brother, I guess. It could also be from some man whore. Try to do something nice for your sister. You had no idea her husband would freak out or that she would not realize they were from you. You can apologize to her and her hubby, show him the credit card bill and explain, but your sis need to get the hell away from that man. My gosh. I mean, I can't even imagine being in a family that just doesn't think like basic thinking, critical thinking going into a situation. You had good intentions. Ultimately, his insecurities and ability to handle the situation maturely are the real issues here. Hopefully, your sister can address this with him and get the support she needs moving forward. You were just trying to be a thoughtful sibling, and that's never a bad thing. Now, it's an everyone sucks here for me. Pretty definitively. Just everyone sucks here. Like, I'm not, at no point am I condoning the husband immediately, like, freaking out and being like, you cheated on me, but especially the way that he found out. It'd be one thing if he was at the house and the flowers showed up and he was the first person to get a hold of them and be like, what the hell? But his wife calling kind of rules out, I mean, it doesn't completely rule it out, but it kind of rules out the idea that she would be cheating, because why would she be cheating on you? Why would she knowingly cheat on you and then bring up the fact that flowers showed up to the house? She wouldn't do that. She would keep those flowers hidden. But whatever. I don't know. Good luck with your family and their inability to just use common sense, I guess.